We hear a lot, treat your customers the way you would like to be treated, the golden rule. But as entrepreneurs, we have to do a little bit more than that. We can't leave that much to chance. Welcome to the Little Black Couch, a journey in entrepreneurship. Everyone should be an entrepreneur. The chance to overcome obstacles, solve problems, make the world a better place, and dictate your life on your own terms is worth the risk. My name is Aaron Stewart, and I have been researching or living entrepreneurship for almost 30 years now. Welcome to the Little Black Couch, a journey in entrepreneurship. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for joining us here on the Bruised Entrepreneur. My name's Aaron Stewart. Yeah, I've been having a really good time thinking about how we take care of our clients, how we take care of our people, and the best way to do that. It kind of stems back to a podcast I heard where Russell Brunson was talking about the importance of your list, of taking care of your list, and how making sure that the clients are well taken care of. In that if you ever get into trouble down the road with your business, that you've got this list that sees you as an attractive character, that trusts you because you have been delivering, such good products over the years, that you can send out and put together an offer and send it out, and it's a very reliable way to make money. And so I've been thinking about that, and he also mentioned that if you don't reach out enough to your clients, then they're not as reactive to you, that they don't have they don't react to you with the same fervor, with the same loyalty. So the other morning I was getting up, it was Sunday morning, I was getting up to get ready for church. And I have kind of I always get up and choose the tie I want to wear, because that's really the most, colorful addition to what I wear on Sunday. So you choose the tie first to sort of fit the mood, and then you make everything else kind of go along with it. So I'd gotten up and looked through, and I'd picked this tie. It was blue and gray. I wear a lot of gray, but it was blue and gray, sort of plaid, argyle-y, something or other. But it was it's a nice tie. I was happy with this tie, and I thought, yeah, this fits for what I want to do today. Well, when I wear this tie, I have this light gray suit that I love, and I was really excited about putting on the light gray suit because it had just been to the dry cleaners. So I knew the suit was well taken care of, that it was pressed and clean, and it's going to look great with the tie, and so everything was going to go perfectly for it. So really excited about it. So I go to retrieve the suit from the closet, and I grab hold of it and pull it out, and I've got the suit coat, but the pants are gone. Right? It's just the suit, just the coat portion of it. So I'm like, oh dear, well, that's not gonna, it's not a good look. Just no pants and just the coat, right? So I look around in the closet, and the pants have slipped off the hanger and have fallen down and slid next to the dresser down onto the floor. We're in a crumpled mess. And I was like, oh man. So I pulled them up, looked at them. They're all wrinkly. There's really no way I can wear them now. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. I get up and go to church far earlier than the rest of my family just because of some leadership obligations, and so I can't pull out the iron. I can't really do anything to make this happen and disturb the whole family. So I'm kind of like, okay, well, I guess I got to wear another suit. So I've only got not like there's a ton of options. I've got a black, a dark gray, and a light gray. So I grab the dark gray and put it on. It's just not right. The gray in the tie is not exactly the same as the gray in the suit, and it's just not what I wanted, right? So that wasn't feeling very good. Put it all together and go. But the thought that came to my mind is that was a very similar situation to, how we treat our customers. It's like how we treat our customers sometimes. That if we've taken care of our customers and we know that that we communicated with them, that we've stayed up with them, that we've shared enough about ourselves, and created this attractive character, and then we've continued to deliver really good products to them, and they trust us and they know us, then these clients are always in good shape. They're always ready for us to go to the closet and grab them and pull them on and look great and feel great, and everything just goes along exactly right. But if we're not careful, and if we don't check on our clients and we don't check in to make sure that everything's hanging properly, that they haven't fallen to the floor and become, wrinkling up and feeling neglected, then if that occurs, then when it's time for us to go to them and we need them to respond in the way to which we have kind of hoped they will respond, that they won't be ready to do that for us. They'll be in sort of a wrinkled state. We'll have to do something to kind of repair that relationship and repair, build that loyalty back up. And that's a very important part of keeping a client base ready to go. And we talk a lot about when it comes to traffic, cold, warm, and hot. And there's so many things that we have to do differently. And there's so much more work that has to go into making a sale or having somebody, give us money for whatever we're trying to offer. That has to go into cold traffic versus warm and hot traffic. And if we can just take care of it's so much easier to maintain that relationship and keep them in that warm to hot area. Obviously, warm are those that know who we are and trust us, and then we've got our hot clients that have purchased from us previously. But if we can keep our clients in that place, then our job as entrepreneurs and as marketers is always going to be a lot easier when it comes time for us to say, hey, I've got this. Do you want this? Will you give me money for this? And to tell our stories and get them to come along with us. So I just thought that was kind of an easy way for me especially, to remember, okay, I need to make sure that I'm taking enough time to share enough of myself. And that's very hard for us sometimes as entrepreneurs. We don't necessarily believe that what we have to offer as far as our own personal stories, as far as our own success, we don't believe that anybody would be interested necessarily in what we have to offer that way. That's one thing that we have to sort of burst through, and hopefully thinking about, taking care of these clients and achieving this attractive character state. Hopefully that is enough to get us to kind of push through this hesitancy and share more of ourselves. But then on top of that, for me too, we just need to make sure that we're doing it frequently enough. So we're keeping them engaged in what we're trying to do, and we're letting them know that, hey, we're here, we're working on stuff. I think that's an important thing too for clients to understand, that okay, they're out there and they're still working on stuff. So a few updates here and there about, this is what I'm working on, this is what's going on, this is what we're doing, we're excited about this. And then, a couple blog posts, a couple podcasts on things that are going on, just to keep them engaged and just to keep them, in your court where they just know what you're doing. That is just so important. That connection is so important when it comes time for us to say, okay, here's the newest thing. I've been telling you about it all along. We've built up some anticipation. Here's the new thing. I think you're going to love it. Here you go. And at that point, have them kind of go, awesome. Yeah, this sounds great. I want in, and then appreciate what you've got to offer. So anyway, the parable of the wrinkly wrinkly pants in the suit. What do we call this thing, right? I guess just the parable of the wrinkly pants, maybe. And hopefully that will help us to remember the importance of making sure that we are keeping an eye on all of our clients and making sure that they're well taken care of. So when we need them, They are pressed and ready to go to make us look great, to make us feel great, and hopefully we make them look great too, right? So hopefully that works out. No. Hey, for what it's worth, hopefully it's helpful to somebody. Take care of our clients. Thank you so much for listening. I so much appreciate the spirit of entrepreneurs. I strongly believe that everybody should be an entrepreneur. I believe that there's so much to be learned from having your own business and thinking about what we have to offer the world. To look at situations, to look at and look for needs, and try to come up and create solutions for problems, for needs, is such an important part of being on this earth and thinking and using all of our resources. And each one of us has something to offer, and each one of us has, and not just one thing to offer. I think that we've got just piles of opportunities to be innovative and creative and to look at solutions and look at problems and provide unique solutions based on our experiences, based on our strengths, our weaknesses, and the things that we've learned through life. And that the more we practice that, the more we look for problems and try to come up with solutions, the better we get at finding those solutions. And the more solutions we find, the better this world becomes. And that's sort of the journey of an entrepreneur. It's our vision and our motivation and our drive that pushes this world past the next, improbable horizon that makes it possible for life to be easier because of the solutions we're able to create. And that's why being an entrepreneur is not always easy, and thus the bruised entrepreneur. But man, it is so worth it when we're able to find a solution that makes people's lives better and provides, some jobs, makes things easier. It's just such a cool place to be. So hope you have a great day. Thank you for being an entrepreneur. You are awesome. I'm in it with you. Good stuff. Thanks for listening to this episode of The Bruised Entrepreneur. Until next time, thanks.